Loved the midsection so much. It made it feel like a McCartney-Lennon piece. What's up, friends? Today we're checking out Entering Heaven Alive by Jack White. We'll be looking at it from the perspective of a songwriter and producer. That's me. I was playing this album a little bit to my roommate because it has kind of like that more acoustic, bluesy feel. And he said, I thought this was your music at first, so I realized I have to react to this. I'm morally obligated. So let's start out with a tip from me to you.
And it's work for sure. I don't ask myself for nothing.
I really love the piano on this song. Sounds great. It's well recorded, and I like how they pan it between left and right channels. It's cool. Real organic sounding.
To know the truth about the things he used to do.
I love the utilization of harmonies throughout this song. The background vocals take a really interesting approach rhythmically, coming in at moments when the vocal's not there. It's cool. Cool. I really like that song. That's it from me to you. I like the tip that once you ask yourself the question, am I happy? You stop being happy. I don't know if it's true, but it feels right. It has a good vibe to it. Yeah, I like the song. I like how organic it is. I like the interplay of instruments off of each other with the acoustic guitar, piano, and bass. They just have a nice synchronization and also rhythmic cooperation. His voice also sounds really good on it. I like Jack White's acoustic stuff. I think I Can Tell That We Are Gonna Be Friends is one of his best pieces, so I like that. This reminds me a lot of the latest Raconteurs album as well, which I loved. I thought that was an awesome album. Next is All Along the Way.
Every day, and we'll say the things that.
The bass line on this song is so sick. I love how it plays with the acoustic guitar and then also kind of goes away from it at points. The riffs in and out of sections are great. The solo at the beginning of that bridge is so sick. This bridge riff really tightens the song up, takes it to a new level. I like the organs, stabs as well. It's great.
And it made us who we are in a way I trust.
It is kind of crazy to me how similar the dark acoustic atmospheres of this album is to my music that I'll be releasing in September. I've already released 2 songs from this album, but it's just weird. Yeah, I really loved the midsection of that song. I liked the build in, and then I liked how when they went to the chorus again, they had a lot of layers of vocals. You had a double, and then you had a few different octaves and harmonies. Also, the drums had a different beat, sounded a little bit halftime. It's cool. Nice development throughout that song. Really good placement for the electric guitar. Quick interruption. Please subscribe. Please. Pretty please. It helps this channel out so much you don't even know. Thanks. Help Me Along is next up.
Help me along, and I promise to tell you how I feel.
It's so interesting hearing Jack White's desperate sounding vocal paired against such a happy melody and sonic atmosphere. With those violins, the pianos, everything. It's fun. That piano solo makes me laugh because it's so much a thing that you'd see on my new album, because I have like little piano solos randomly in songs too. Oh my goodness. Okay.
And I'm wanting to show you.
Great instrumentation on this song. I loved the pairing of vibraphone with violin at certain points. It sounded really clean. Nice happy melody, good vibes. Yeah, I liked the choices they made on the drums, the brushes, and the way it just had this kind of like simple beat. I felt like the drums really drew the character of that song out. Love is Selfish is next up. The amount of movement in this guitar and the complete lack of squeak is so impressive to me. Like, it's either a wonder of engineering or a wonder of playing. Probably playing, because it's so good.
I'm on a train, but I cannot rest upon it.
That midsection with the I'm on a train is such a great switch up for the song. Really nice chord progression. And beautiful melodies. I also liked the tasteful crash at the end there. Great. I really liked that song. I loved the midsection so much. It made it feel like a McCartney-Lennon piece. Really good. I really liked the acoustic guitar on it. Doing... Like, it seems so simple, but if you play the guitar, you realize quickly, like, oh, this is a little bit difficult. Like, this is a challenge, because it sounds like he's picking it, too. He could be doing finger, but it sounds picked. So impressive. I mean, everyone knows he's an impressive guitarist, but just further cements it, I guess. I loved the lyrics. This idea of toxic love, you know, like toxic relationships, opposing to normal viewpoints on it. I've Got You Surrounded with My Love is next up. I love when the production is synced up with the lyrical ideas, with this talking about I've got you surrounded and him kind of surrounding us with the guitars on the left and right channels. So smart. I love how rhythmic and bluesy that guitar is. It's so cool. It plays with the melody and the rhythms in such a fun, interesting way. That juxtaposition of a chill landscape with a guitar that's just shredding, that's just getting down, is so fun. I freaking love it. It pays respect to so much musical culture while adding something so distinct and fresh. Queen of the Bees is next up. The production is so wacky on this song with those marimbas and his vocal, but the lyrics are so just like normal, chill love song. So it's so interesting hearing that, you know? Like anyone else singing this, it doesn't have that same flair to it, but it's a beautiful piece.
The coffee is warm, but it's not too good. Or maybe it's
This song was so kind of bluesy and easygoing. I kind of want to learn this song because I feel like a vocal like mine would sound so different on it. It just has such a sweet and endearing character to it, and it uses all these really old-timey metaphors and similes. It feels like an old-timey song, but Jack White's covering, and it could very well just be a cover. I wouldn't be surprised by that, but it's so fun. He had such a weird dynamic to it. I'll have to check if that's a cover later. Oh no, it's not a cover. I can see it right now. It's written by Jack White. A Tree on Fire from Within is next up. I love the back and forth between the bass and the piano. I totally hear what my roommate's saying. I do very similar things on the new album. He hasn't even heard those songs yet, but it's weird how much congruity there is between these projects. bass is going wild on this song. It has such a sweet, smooth tone, and it's playing sick riffs. I actually didn't love the primary riff itself, but I loved all the variations on it. I loved the interplay between instruments, and I did really like the melodies that Jack was going for in the verses for the most part. I haven't really encountered a song I just straight up don't like, but that one's kind of lower on my list for this album. If I Die Tomorrow is next up.
If I died tomorrow, could you find it in...
That Mellotron is stealing the show from me in the beginning of this song. It is such a great sound. I love a flute Mellotron. It's one of my favorite features of them. The list of writers on this song is ridiculous. It is very long. There are like 12 writers on this song. Cool piece though. I liked the verse melodies, and I thought Jack's vocal worked really well on this song. Probably one of the better pairings of song to vocal on this album, which is ironic because he didn't write it. Also, while I was listening to the song and I heard the breakdown, I thought, you know what would be really interesting is a collaboration between Utada Hikaru and Jack White. I know that's the most left field collaboration anyone's ever heard of, but I think it'd be so sick. Anyway, Please God, Don't Tell Anyone is next up.
Please God, don't tell anyone what I do.
I love these religious vibes in these lyrics that aren't doing like the classic religious thing. It's really cool. I do similar things on my latest album. I swear I'm not copying him. I swear.
All the idiot things that I've done.
The changes in energy by having denser chord structures is so cool on this song. I really like it.
Please God, don't tell anyone.
The breaks in his voice at the end there are so fun. Really great. Just so much vocal control to have such a timed break. Nothing too crazy, but I did enjoy it. I did like the piano solos. As I was listening to them, I was just like, man, I just wish I was even better at the piano. I wish I could do more of that really interesting rhythmic stuff. That's a little bit more challenging for me personally as a pianist, but this guy kills it. A Madman from Manhattan. The syncopated guitars and bass lines paired against a drum set that's just doing a fairly straight rhythm is so fun because it just really jazzes up that rhythm. That groove. That new groove that the drum leads and the piano follows on into that midsection is so sick. Such a nice change up. Really shifts the vibe of the song.
Not made of sap.
The instrumentals are so good on this song that for the most part, I forget the vocals are even there. They're just playing this other rhythmic quality for the group. They're not there as a separate entity. They're there to fuel the group forward, to just add another piece to the puzzle. Taking Me Back Gently, last song. I love Taking Me Back, so I'm probably going to love this song, this version. I love the old ragtime feel that they're going for in this song. I also love the fiddle taking the places like lead guitar. That piano's going absolutely hog wild. I don't know how I feel about the drums being on the left side of the panning, but whatever. It's chill. That acoustic guitar really goes insano style at the end there. I dug the back and forth of the acoustic guitar with the rest of the band. I thought there was a nice like follow the leader section there in the bridge. Yeah, I like this album. It's remarkably similar to the album I have coming out. It's missing a few things that my album will have. There's less complicated instrumentation on mine than on this. My voice is completely different, and mine has more of this darker lyric content. A lot of references to mental health issues and therapy to get through it. More of a focus on relationship with spirituality. But yeah, overall, pretty similar sonic atmospheres. And I enjoyed this a good amount. This is cool. This is a cool album. I liked how on that last song there was a vocal filter going on. I think it was through the mic because I imagine Jack White would use an analog solution rather than a digital one. He just seems like the type. I don't know. Yeah, great vocal performances, great instrumental performances, really leaving a room for a lot of instruments to have their moments to shine in basically every song. Good piece of work. I dug it. I hope you've enjoyed this reaction. I hope it's helped you to further appreciate the musical stylings of Jack White on his album, Entering Heaven Alive. I would love it if you'd subscribe, like, comment, share. Also, if you like this, you'll probably like my latest music. It just stands to reason. My music video for Gray Blue Eyes can be found right here. And that's it. Catch on the flip.